Hi guys, Di here, Messy Palette. I'm here with day 23 of the Out with a Bang collaboration for summer. The last days of summer collaboration as a hashtag JJF Out with a Bang 25, and there are 40 creators and I'm day 23. And my prompt, so each day has had a prompt, and my prompt is wishy-washy. So I had to think about it, and I thought, which will I do, washi tape, or will I do a water wash with watercolors? So I went with the washi tape, and I made a hold on, need to find it. I made a masterboard with the washi tape. So this is all just washi tape, and I've put a few of those skeletal leaves on there, and then I've stenciled with some crackle paste, gold crackle paste over the top of that. So I'm going to chop this up and put it into my little project that I'm making here for the collaboration. And I have used one of the, so I'm using the, well, I wasn't very prepared for this. It'll all be linked down below. I am using, now I can't remember what it's called. I'll link it below, but I'm using this kit from Mandy, and I'm using the green pages. So I've printed some on copy paper, digital paper, and some on washi paper, which is what I use to make, let's get rid of some of this stuff, which I use to make, goodness, some snippet rolls. So I've used torn pieces of the printed on washi tape and some digital paper as well, and some die cuts on top of that, some inked die cuts, and I've used that as snippet rolls. So I made two of those, and they were on till roll or receipt roll, and they will be used to decorate some bits. Let's get rid of this. Also made a tag out of one of the digitals, and I've used a metal filigree leaf as the pull tab, and I've just backed it with some green dyed paper, hand dyed paper. So I've made this, and this is out of the envelope. So it is actually an envelope that you cut out, and I've given it a little spine and made it into a little notebook. So that is my little project that I'm going to decorate with now. So let's decorate it. Let's just remember which way it goes. This way. So I'm going to put some pockets and some tags and some other cards on there. So let's cut up this washi tape masterboard into some tags. So I need to get them to be able to fit into pockets here. So they need to be about this big, which is, let's see how big that is, which is 2.5. Okay, we'll cut them at 2.5. Let's make some tags, couple of tags, and a couple of journal cards, and let's make those 2.5 as well. Whoop, that didn't cut very well. Alrighty. So if I just cut these in half, how big are they? Finding a ruler is an impossibility at this stage. I've packed it somewhere where I shouldn't have. Where is my ruler? Oh, rule has disappeared. So let's make them 4 1/8. I think it's about an 8 1/4, so that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Yeah, about 4 1/4. Doesn't matter if they're a little different sizes. Okay. So I'm just going to back them all. Goodness. Let's back them in this. I've buried myself into about this square space as we do. So I hope you've all been following along. I've been watching, my days are really busy at the moment, but I've been watching a lot of them at night in bed, trying to keep up, catch up. There's some fabulous contributors. They're all doing a really great job. It's very impressive. Very impressed indeed. So if you want to see how I made this masterboard, there is actually a video in my live playlist. I did it on a live the other night. You can see how I made the masterboard. Not that hard, just slap it all down. Crissy-crossy and all that sort of stuff. And we all have loads and loads and loads of washi tape, because we buy them by the, you never buy a single roll of washi tape usually. It's usually a pack of 8 or a pack of 12 or something like that, and you only want, really want one out of the packet, and you end up with all of these washi tapes. So I have a series on my channel called Use It or Lose It every Thursday, and I have a guest on every Thursday from another channel, and they choose something from their stash that they've had for a long time and haven't used it, and come on, we have a play and we use it. And last week it was washi tape. Thursday it was washi. And I made all these masterboards, and I've still got a bucket load of washi tape. Didn't even make a dent in it, so I guess I better start using it. So I have a drawer to my left here that I put stuff in that I want to use. So it's, you know, at hand's reach. So I emptied it out of fabric the other day and I filled it up with washi tape. So that's my use it or lose it for this month. Every time I want something, I've got to use washi tape. Alrighty, let's cut some out and make some into tags. Let's get rid of this paper out of the way. Might leave that one there so we don't get the glare from the light. I'm going to make, it's the weekend here now, so I'm going to make a little journal and go back through the playlist and make something from every collaborator to put in the journal, so I'll have a memory of this year's collaboration. So thank you, Mandy, for inviting me back. I did it last year. It's always a great collaboration. Oh. Actually quite impressed how this masterboard turned out. It looks even better cut up into tags. Sometimes we just have to impress ourselves to go, washi tape isn't that bad, let's use it more. I'm glad you didn't have to wait for me to do this whole masterboard. We've been here all day trying to keep the video as short as possible, and I don't edit because I suck at editing. It's never ever clicked with me. I get there all gung-ho about editing and I watch all the YouTube videos on how to edit, and I start and I go, okay, I want to cut this bit out, and I go cut, and then I go, want to paste this bit down, and where'd the bit that I just cut go? And I've lost it and I don't know where it's gone to, and then I go, I can't do this, and I get all cranky with myself and don't do it anymore. Okay, we want to make some tags. Actually, let's use this one for the tags. Because I just want small. Still got a bit on the top. Okay, so we'll do those tags and we'll do those as journal cards. Let's pop some ink on it. I like how that turned out. Turned out very cool. And that didn't glue down properly. I'm going to use the leaves again for the tops of these tags, or I actually might use the ribbon and just use a tag for that first one, the metal leaf. Okay. Now we need some pockets. Need some pockets. We need some of this ribbon. What did I do with the ribbon? Let me check for pockets. I've got pockets here somewhere. Right, actually might make the pockets out of this green, and it won't be so busy. Let's make the pockets. Let's make the pockets. How big? 2.5. 2.5 seems to be the measurement today. It should do. And they need to be that big. I'm probably out of frame, but I'm running out of room, so you'll just have to bear with me for a moment. Okay. corners. Okay, let's use one of these clusters to decorate it. I think we should just rip them, hey? Okay, so that can be our first tag there with the metal corner. And let's just make sure I'm in frame. There's also a video on my lives section about doing snippet rolls on the till rolls as well. We did that in the use it or lose it. And let's just make that a journal card. Beautiful. Oops. So I did a whole heap of die cutting of the leaves out of some botanical prints that I had. So it saves you colouring them. You just have to ink them if you're an inker. I'm an inker. But they make very good clusters already made to go. Makes things go nice and quick. Okay, tag. We want something for the tag top. What did I do with my piece of ribbon? It's one of those things that's gonna have fell on the floor somewhere, never to be found again. Probably wrapped around my wheels of my chair. Okay, so can't find ribbon. Need to find something else. What about leaves? I can always just put a leaf on it. How about a leaf? That'll do. We'll put leaves as the tab tops. That's cute. Yep, that's cute. I like that. Okay, so journal card. Okay, just a journal card. So this would make a good happy mail or an insert for the journal, which I will be making over the weekend, I think. So these sort of collaborations are good if you make a journal, an empty journal, and start at video 1 and work your way through and just pop all those ideas into a book, and it gives you something to look back from, to get inspiration from, to remember how to make something, all of those sort of things. So I'm going to make whatever video 1 is, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the page I will write who made it and their channel, and that way if I've missed a video anywhere I will be able to like that video, subscribe to that video, leave a comment on that video, which all helps us enormously, even when we're a bit time poor like I am at the moment. Alright, another leaf. This one looks good. It's always good to look back on where you got the inspiration from, because if you're anything like me, you make something and you go, I saw it somewhere but I can't remember where, and I can't remember who, and it's lost in the abyss of the memories that we have. But by making a little journal like this in a collaboration, you can find some of the inspiration easily at your fingertips. We forgot to put a cluster on there. Did I put on all those? Yes, I did. Okay, pocket. Will still fit, won't it? Yep. journal card. Pocket. I might actually put, how many have we got left? I might leave the centre for now and come back to that. Let's see how many cards I've got left. I might make something else for the centre. Seeing if I can get this done before my husband barrels through the door and makes a noise. I don't know what my odds are. What are we up to? We're up to a tag. Let's put this one on. So I've got a whole stack of leaf dies, and I will just sit there one day and I will just do nothing but die cut leaves and stems and flowers and branches and things and fill up my box, and I'll just do that all day long until I get bored with it. That was dumb. Don't ink the top. Till I get bored with it, and then I don't have to keep going back all the time making single leaves when I need it. So okay, pocket. Because if I have to go back and just do one leaf or half a dozen leaves, I have to find the die, get the die cutting machine out, all that sort of fun stuff. I won't do it. Just won't happen. It's just the way my brain works. Nearly done. Journal card. Oh, look, we're going to be too short. Now I don't think I've got any more of that, so I have to think of something else for the next 2 pages. Not planned well, of course. Get in there. So with these snippet rolls, I've just used this till roll I had left over from the shop. You can also pick them up at garage sales and thrift stores, shop shops, whatever you want to call them. They are readily available. And I just go through and I stencil, then I put down, so stenciled in the background, then I put down washi tape or fabric, and then I go over the top with die cuts. You can also just use book page and scraps, all that sort of stuff works. Alrighty, that's pretty chunky. Let's just put a snippet down as a tuck spot. Oh. So let's make a tuck spot out of this. And out of I might just leave that one blank, I think. There we go. So we've got tags and journal cards made out of, don't stick, made out of washi tape. That's my wishy-washy. I'll probably put something in the center, I'm not sure what yet. And this is just some little leaves on the end of some ribbon, which just tucks in there. And there we have it, one little envelope journal, all done. Thanks for watching. I will link everything below. You can follow the hop, the calibration. Don't forget to check everyone out. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll catch us later. Bye for now.